my Broadway babies at? Because I got a message for us. But I don't know. I mean, why should I tell you this? For the last 3 days, Enchantment Passing Through has been wearing me out. And not just the Broadway score. Because Drew Hill had covered that song too about 20 years ago. Now, for those of you who have never heard it, go to your iTunes, your Tidal, your Spotify, or whatever it is that you subscribe to, and listen to Enchantment Passing Through, written by Elton John and Tim Rice from the amazing Broadway play known as Aida. Now, the story takes place back in Egypt, where this general is like living his life. He got all the money, he has all the fame, he has all the victory, and he's telling this slave girl that even though I got all this, plus the baddest chick in Egypt about to marry me, aka the Princess Amneris, but I'm still not happy. But why am I spilling all my guts out to you? Like, girl, like you literally just a slave. Like, girl, your whole life is cooking and cleaning. You bad, but like, what could you possibly know about this level of pressure? Little did he know, he was speaking to Aida, the princess of Kush, who was on an undercover mission to get her daddy up out of Egypt before they. And at this point, she's listening, but she don't really see it for him. Not only is he cocky, but you are also the general of the opposing army of my people. What? But Spirit has a funny way of bringing things together, and the two of them fall in love. And ultimately, he makes the decision to help her in rescuing her father. And in the midst of that, they get caught up. The pharaoh finds out, the princess finds out, and they're both sentenced to die. Now, the princess, understanding how love really works, she let them die together. And as they're being closed up in this tomb together, just filled with sand, they promise one another that they're going to return to each other in another life. And sure enough, as pyramids become iPads, they find each other again in another life in front of the very statue of the woman that sentenced them to die. Now, friend, I've been saying this for a while now, and I thought I was tripping, but the truth is, for a select few of you out there, you're about to find out that the anonymous and undemanding person that you've been talking to is the very person that you promised to return to once upon a time. Now, friend, understand we run into anonymous people every day, but this particular person is going to make you feel something that you've never felt before. This is going to be somebody that just goes through all your defenses without realizing it. They may not be your best friend. They may just be somebody that you speak to in passing, but something about it says that being around them just feels right. Something about opening up to them will always feel right, because I keep hearing that part of the song where he says, my secrets and my confidence are safe enough with you. And much like Aida in the general, while y'all may be secure with one another, understand that this is a partner that is not going to be buffaloed by everything that you say. They will have differences of opinion, and they're going to stand strong on them sometimes, right? So y'all are going to have to learn to work together. You two may even come from different backgrounds, right? So y'all could be the same race. Mind you, this is in Egypt. Both of them was black, hell, but one was from Kush, the other one was from Kemet. Y'all could be different races. Same thing. But you two will still have far more in common than you have differences. And understanding when you two stand together strong in your love, it's going to bring about some major fucking changes. And I just heard the Little Mermaid just then too, where she says, I don't know when, I don't know how. So for select few of you out there, you could have deep ties to the water, whether it be water spirits. You could be from the beach or live near the beach. You could have an A in your name, first, middle, and last, because we do have 3 A names there. We have Amneris, Aida, and then we have Ariel or Ariel. Take the energy for however it resonates. And I'm also hearing fortune favors the brave. So it's something about one or both of you. You have this level of, I don't want to say just like fiery bravery, just going in, right? Or you understand war, right? For a select few of you out there, you or them, take the energy for however it resonates. A strategist, right? Somebody that has flair. They could be a little cocky. You or them, take the energy for however it resonates, right? But there's this deep level, right, of understanding and connection to earth, to everything, right, to understanding what real love is. And you're only going to see that through real conversation. And trust and believe this person is coming in with some real conversation. Does everything have to be so deep? No, I do feel like because the general was somebody who really knew how to just go out and just do shit and live life, right? Versus Aida, whose whole purpose there in Egypt was she was fulfilling her duty. She understood a sense of duty, and mind you, she was running from it. So I also, this is where you two will also come together, right? In places where you're running from, what's meant for you, you're running from your mission, your person's not going to let you falter. And when it's time to show up and show out, they got you. So y'all, you might as well get ready, because for some of y'all this Pisces season, you better be ready, because fortune favors the brave when it comes to a love like this.